Find functional hilarity at the Biffa Emporium. Girl, it's what I heard. Allegedly. It's just the word. Allegedly. It's on the street. Allegedly. I sing to the beat. Allegedly, lee, lee, lee. Allegedly, lee, lee, lee. Allegedly, lee, lee, lee. Allegedly. Bow Wow explains why he won't be on the Millennium Tour with B2K. Honey, you don't have to explain. You weren't invited. You act like an ass, you throw a tantrum, you have fits, all for attention, and nobody's got time for it. And also, you were out on tour last year. You're old news. You're going to have to wait a good 5 years before your fans are willing to put together $15 and get on Groupon to see your sorry self. But let's go on and read the article and see what you have to say. But if it isn't that, you're lying. The statement starts off with the bullshit. I know everybody want to know why I'm not going on the tour and this and that. Do you want to know? I didn't want to know. I was fuckless. But since you decided to embarrass yourself, I'll go on and talk about it. But I didn't give a shit. I wasn't going. Are you going? Girl, let's see how them sales go first before you talk about everybody want to know why I ain't on the tour. He said it was never brought to his attention. Oh, you weren't even an afterthought. But y'all know I've got a lot of big plans for 2019. Yeah, you're going to keep lying on Instagram and shooting Growing Up Hip Hop Atlanta. And dating for clicks and views. I'm not really into doing a lot of things that I've done in my past. I like the iconic things to just stick in the past. Girl, you was on tour last year, you lying ass. Lying ass. Lying ass. Like I said, you were uninvited. You weren't even a thought. It wasn't even brought to your attention. They were in the room, nobody thought of Bow. So with that being said, new music, new content, and that's all that I'm doing. You know, I'm just giving y'all nothing but new shit. Let the old thing be the old. You know, like Hov said, y'all want that old shit, buy the old shit. Now you gonna cite Hov. Girl, don't reference him. Trying to attach your mediocrity to greatness. Trying to attach your little teeny bopper childhood crap rap to an actual artiste. He's a camel, but you know, he has done something real in rap. Bow Wow, you cannot say the same. I know everybody wanted to. No one knew. No one wanted to know. No one was thinking of you. Just like the people who put together the tour. They weren't thinking of you. They didn't reach out because you would have taken that job. Let the old be old when you just got off tour. Throwing tantrums because you ain't getting paid because you know you're going out with janky people like Jermaine Dupri, who needed all the money to stop his foreclosure. Luann from, I almost said Love and Hip Hop New York. Luann from Real Housewives of New York says she wants to do a sitcom. Are you drunk? I know you're on and off the wagon, but were you drunk when you said that? You overact on this reality show. You're scripted and stilted on this reality show. The only time you're interesting is when you're drunk going off on people. That's not going to work on a scripted show, hon. And I just don't see you being able to focus your emotion. And I learned that just from 2 seasons of your sorry ass. 2 seasons. Swiss Beats almost had an asthma attack when he was indoor skydiving. Isn't that what indoor skydiving or outdoor skydiving, isn't that the feeling you're supposed to get? I'm falling thousands of feet. I can't breathe. I mean, you can't breathe because the air is just kind of rushing into you. You can't breathe because you're terrified. You can't breathe because the suit's uncomfortable. I don't understand why this was an article. Girl, you just wanted some attention. Ever since y'all done cleared up the mess with Mashonda, you done gotten real boring. You're like, you know what? I want to see myself in the blog. Oh, God, Soulja Boy and that booty tattoo on his forehead are going to be getting on our nerves all 2019 long. According to the Jasmine brand, Soulja Boy has signed a record deal, done 4 television shows, signed an endorsement deal with Fashion Nova, released his own smartwatch and video game console. A Soulja Boy smartwatch. See, you can't have Soulja Boy and smart in the same sentence. You can have a Soulja Boy watch, but it's gonna be dumb as fuck. Girl, okay, you on Marriage Boot Camp. You probably back on Love and Hip Hop, and you probably got a WeTV, or I'm sorry, a TV One Unsung, and a Wildin' Out episode. Bing, bam, boom, there's your shit. Your smartwatch ain't gonna sell. Everybody want an Apple or they don't want the shit. Everybody wants Apple or nothing. Hell, I'm a Samsung sissy. Even I want an Apple Watch. Them Samsung watches, they need work. I'm sorry. I want a smartwatch, but they need work. And who gonna wear your Fashion Nova shit? Actually, a lot of tacky people, so quiet as it's kept. Your Fashion Nova might be the most lucrative. Everybody seems to be making money off Fashion Nova. Maybe I need to partner with them and do a line of floral and Hawaiian shirts. Maybe. Everybody else getting their coin. I want to get mine too. Oh, Lord. Pleasure P from Love and Hip Hop Miami is cooking up some real life drama. He was arrested at 3:45 a.m. Friday morning for driving recklessly after celebrating his 34th birthday. Oh my God, we're birthday twins almost. Well, I don't really want to emulate him in any way, so let's just move on. According to Miami Beach Police, an officer in a marked vehicle observed an illegally tinted SUV traveling 100 miles per hour in a 45 zone. Yeah, that's reckless, sis. That's real reckless. Lord, that'll turn you into a splat, into a smear, into a stain. You're lucky to be alive. I don't know if we're so lucky, but you're lucky. You're lucky. The officer pulled the singer over and ordered him out of the SUV due to the illegal tint. From then on, officers claim Pleasure failed to comply with the sobriety test while on the scene. The police report said Pleasure had slurred speech and a bloodshot, watery eye. He even admitted to having a few alcoholic beverages to celebrate his birthday. His blood alcohol was 0.176 and 0.175, double the legal limit. Once refusing the test, authorities claim Pleasure requested he get in touch with his lawyer, have the opportunity to call Shaquille O'Neal and Flo Rida. The reality star was taken to jail on charges of resisting an officer without violence, driving under the influence, and driving with a suspended license and reckless driving. He was released from jail 5:30 p.m. Friday and responded in a post-delete on Instagram this quote: "Hey, listen, I'm all about safe driving, all that stuff. Recklessly driving, was I? Not at all. But people are going to say what they want to say. The officer who pulled me over, he's going to say what he wants to say, but that's not the truth. And we still getting lit. Round 2 today, turn up." You were drunk when you posted that. Oh, God, that is going to be expensive. And you know Florida will lock that ass up. You might miss your tour, girl. You might miss your tour. And your bandmates will be so happy because they're like, great, more money for us. Splitting this check 60 ways from Sunday. Usher files divorce from his mother, Grace Miguel. Girl, you may as well stay with him and spend up his money. You already got the lump and probably the bump. They reached a confidential financial agreement. I'm sure you did better than Tamika Foster. Child, he took her children, he took her house. All he left her with was that shitty unit. That's all she got out of him was a shitty unit. According to bscott.com, the future of the Wendy Williams show has gone from levels of frenzy, panic, distress to danger. It is in danger. While the show has been renewed through the 2019-2020 season on Fox stations, we hear that concerns over Wendy's health are clouding chances for any further renewal. Then she sent a cease and desist to bscott.com, telling him to stop talking about her marriage and her alleged impending divorce. Wendy, if you really don't want people to talk about your marriage, just stay married. That's all you got to do is show and prove. It's real easy. If you ain't getting a divorce, it don't matter if people are saying you're getting a divorce because you're not getting a divorce. That's like y'all can say Alex has a cow. It doesn't matter because I don't have a cow. I'm not going to freak out about it. It's not going to make my day one way or the other. If y'all think I have a cow, if y'all think I'm getting it, it don't matter because it ain't true. People think Trump is a good president. It don't matter because it ain't true. And the proof is in the government shutdown. I gotta say, I don't want to see someone that sickly on TV without a real story. Like, if you have to go through something, you have to go through something, I understand, and you want to work, and maybe that's keeping your mind off of it. Maybe if we knew more, it would be like, okay, we can understand and process, rather than it's just like, I don't know, is it drugs? Is it illness? What is it? What's going on? It's too many questions, and it's just too frail. No, I think it's time to let that show go. I don't want them coming back from the holiday break unless she's the robust refrigerator that I can't stand. I'm not going to wish you well. I'm going to wish you health. I'm going to wish you health, Wendy. I ain't going to wish you well, but I'm going to wish you health. But yeah, honey, go. You got $60 million. Sit your ass down. Retire. You're old anyway. Retire. Maybe you could come back, do a little bit of radio when you're feeling better. Retire. Young Dolph is upset with Dolce & Gabbana because he spent over $100,000 in their stores this year and all they sent him was one muffin. Well, child, you went into an expensive store, you bought expensive shit, you was lucky to get a muffin. I done spent a whole bunch of money at Apple. They don't send me anything. Shit, Fairway, they need to be sending me a real nice gift basket. If we going off how much we spend in store is how much the store is supposed to reciprocate with us in a gift at Christmas time. And honestly, if they ain't sponsoring you, what the fuck you doing repping for them that hard? Over $100,000, girl, I guess. I'm sorry, if I'm wearing y'all shit that damn much, we need to have some type of brand partnership. I need to have a little shoe line, a capsule collection, something. $100,000? I wish the fuck. Safari and Erica Mena didn't set a wedding date, and they were offered $350,000 to stream their wedding. But they're under true slave contract from Heffa Scott Young, so they won't be able to get actual cash, but they will get points towards their next chicken gift card. Points. Points. Now that she has more shows than ever, the value of the chicken gift card has gone down. And so now they're only given out through a point system of how much of your business you'll put in the street. Chris, you better stop lying and saying that monkey is an unnamed relatives. You gonna fuck around and get one of your aunts arrested. Now, this is an interesting story I'm reading on Media Takeout, so take it with a grain of salt. But it does make a little sense when you think about it. Bravo's top show, The Real Housewives of Atlanta, is in danger of being canceled after getting the lowest ratings in the history of the show. The ratings for Sunday's episode came out and they were worse than expected. Only 1.64 million people watched the show, which is down 50% from last season. Now, it's still the #1 show on Sunday night. Oh, wait, no it ain't. No it ain't. 90 Day Fiancé beat 'em. And a Hallmark movie beat them too. Vanderpump Rules got 1 million. However, it's like 1.64 million people. That don't sound too bad. But, the Bravo executive who believes the franchise is now in danger of being canceled explained, Atlanta Housewives cost more than any other show. The salaries are much higher and there's a lot more editing and shooting. If ratings continue to drop, the show may no longer be profitable. Now that makes sense. Because if you used to making $3 million and then you down to 1.5, a lot of people ain't gonna get paid. The insider explains that if the ratings continue to drop, she gives it a 50% chance that the show is canceled within the next 2 years. Bravo has 11 years of reruns. They could cancel it and rerun the episodes for years to come. Quiet as it's kept. That makes a little bit of sense. I mean, they're trying to get it to work with newer, I'm guessing much cheaper housewives, but I think also all those girls are kind of angling to, get that Nene coin. I don't ever really hear about the other housewives and the other housewives' salaries. Like, We know with Housewives of Beverly Hills, they don't pay them girls that much because they don't have to. I'm sure they get something, but they're not making Nene money or Candy money or Kenya money. And now I would say that also makes sense where it's like, look, we're not going to lose $1 million in ads to her high-ass salary demands. The money's got to come from somewhere. Now, here's another epiphany I had. Since things are so dire, I could see them being like, you know what, we're going to bring Kenya and Phaedra back and see if we could get the audience again. I could see that, and I could see them having Nene, float shit like she has been with Phaedra to test the waters of the audience and see how people feel about her coming back. Because some people want it, I don't. But I kind of feel like I'm in the minority. I'm black, I'm gay, and I don't want Portia back. That's a minority for your ass. And I'm over 35. Ooh, my car insurance just went down, and I don't even have a car, but I felt it. In that moment, when I said it, it was like, ooh, yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, well, I'll see you soon. Let me get ready to go out for my birthday again. We gonna keep it a little lower key tonight, though, a little lower key. Alleged what? Alleged who? Allegedly, allegedly. Don't blame, don't sue. Allegedly, allegedly, allegedly. We gotta talk about the you. We gotta talk about the unit, We gotta address what the hell's on your head. Say it again. We got to address what the hell is on your head. One more time. What the fuck is that? Is it a welcome mat? Is that a dead cat? We gotta talk about the unit. Yeah. So as my mugs say, tell a kin, tell a friend, tell that heifer you hate to head over to the Biffa Emporium for a cute collection of hoodies and mugs. Link below.